It's now time for the Reaver Sports full game recap. We go all the way back November the 20th of the year 2024 when the Nashville Predators were taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning at Bridgestone Arena in an afternoon affair. Head coach Andrew Brunette deploys his lines and defensemen in the following way: Forsberg, O'Reilly, and Nyquist, Stamkos, Novak, and Marchessault, Jankowski, Svechkov, Evangelista, LaRue, Sissons, and Smith. Yossi and Carrier, Shea, Blankenberg, Wilsby, and Shen make up your defensive pairings, and UC Saros gets the start on home ice. We are 1 minute and 23 seconds into the game. We find our first action of the game, and it's the captain, Roman Josi, scoring his sixth goal of the season. It was a long wrist shot through traffic. It was also the first shot on goal of the game. It's into the back of the net. The Nashville Predators take a 1-0 lead over the Tampa Bay Lightning early on a Friday afternoon. 2:39 now of the first period. It's Johansson coming up with a save on Evangelista at the 3:26 mark of the first period. Saros coming with a save on Radish. That's the first save of the game for UC Saros at the 5:45 mark of the first period. Steven Stamkos off to the box. 2 minutes for holding an outstanding penalty kill by the Nashville Predators, led by Cole Smith, doing the hard work and keeping the Tampa Bay Lightning from getting any cycle going. A 9:59 now of the first period. UC Saros coming with a save on Perbix at the 12:19 mark of the second. It's Saros coming with a save on Lilleberg during lengthy possession in the offensive zone. The Tampa Bay Lightning were dominating, keeping pucks in at the blue line. The Predators able to survive. Johansson comes up with the save on Shen at the 13:09 mark, the 14:06 mark. Johansson comes up with a save on Evangelista. His hard crash following the puck to the net leads to a scrum after the whistle. Great to see Luke crashing and going to the hard areas, trying to earn the Predators a greasy goal. 17:18 the first period. UC Saros coming with a save on Hedman at the 19:09 mark. It's Johansson coming with a save on Wilsby at the 19:36 mark. McDonough picks up a penalty. He's off to the box for 2 minutes, putting the Nashville Predators on the power play. We'd hit the end of the first period with the Predators leading 1-0 and out shooting Tampa Bay 10-7. That power play would carry over into the second period for 1 minute and 36 seconds. And buckle up, we are about to have one of the longest special teams sequences that I've seen in quite some time. So it begins at the beginning of the second period with the Predators on the power play for 1 minute and 36 seconds in, and then 1:14, Stamkos picks up a penalty 2 minutes for tripping. So while the Nashville Predators are on the power play, this creates a 4-on-4. But at the same time, Marchessault and Moser are off to the box 2 minutes each for roughing after the whistle on that Stamkos penalty. Nashville goes on the penalty power play for 22 seconds. Then we have a 4-on-4 scenario. Then Tampa Bay is on the power play for 1 minute and 36 seconds. Then UC Saros would come with a huge save on point before Esamont picks up a penalty for 2 minutes. It would be Sorelli picking up the shorthanded goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning, his 10th of the season. He's attempting to pass, and the chip goes up over UC Saros and into the net. It was a 2-on-0 shorthanded rush for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they tie the game up at 1 apiece. 5 minutes and 8 seconds of special teams to begin the period. And of course, you can go back and tack on the final few seconds of the second period. So 5.5 straight minutes of this game played in special teams sequences. At 8:18 of the second period, it's Gonzalez, the first goal of the season. A tip from the low slot puts Tampa Bay ahead 2-1. And then at the 11:20 mark of the second period, it's the captain, Roman Josi, responding with his second goal of the game, his 7th of the season. The Jankowski feed to Josi crashing in the slot pays off big time as the Nashville Predators tie this game up at 2 apiece. At the 12:03 mark now of the second period, Johansson coming with a save on Svechkov at 13:34. The second period, Saros coming with a save on Chernak's deflection. 15:22, Chernak again with the opportunity. Saros again with the stop. 18:48 in the second, it is Johansson coming with a save on Shen. We hit the end of the second period. This game is tied up at 2 apiece. The Predators are out shooting Tampa Bay by a total of 22-15. We are into the third period, and it is just 19 seconds in, and UC Saros is picking up a penalty for delay of game, playing the puck over the glass. An outstanding penalty kill by the #1 overall penalty kill unit in the NHL would ensue as they bail fell out there starting netminder at the 2:31 of the third period. It's Novak hitting the post during an intense pressure sequence by the Nashville Predators. It seemed like the Nashville Predators were destined to score on this shift, but unable to do so, and the post just got in the way again. 3:48 now, the third period. Saros coming with the save on Hagel at 6:04. Saros a save on Gensel, 10:35 of the third. Saros another save on Gensel, this time off of the rush at the 11:14 mark of the third period. It's Johansson coming with the save on Yossi's backhand, looking for the hat trick right there. 13:51 of the third. Saros comes with the save on Moser after multiple attempts at close range. Both of the D were actually able to get shots on goal here at the end of this sequence. The Preds bend don't break on this one. We go to the backside of the sheet. We pick things up at 15 minutes of the third period, and it's Saros coming with a save on Sorelli. 16:41. Saros a save on Point. 17:35. Saros a save on Perbix, and at 18:02, UC Saros a save on Esimont. You see the Nashville Predators are under siege here near the end of regulation. We do hit the end of regulation. It's tied up. The Nashville Predators outshoot Tampa Bay 31-26 in regulation. We hit the overtime frame. We're 41 seconds into the 3-on-3, and it's Philip Forsberg off to the box. 2 minutes for high sticking, but Tampa Bay is not going to need nearly as much time as Point will put this game away with the 16th goal of the season. It was a sweet backhand after outweighting UC Saros and putting the puck in the net. Tampa Bay wins this game 3-2 in overtime, sweeping the 2-game regular season series, and the Nashville Predators fall in both of those games in overtime, so the Predators do earn 2 out of a possible 4 points on the season against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Nashville outshoots Tampa Bay for the game 31-28, but that does not matter a whole lot. The Nashville Predators again struggle to find more than 2 goals in a game, and the captain, Roman Josi, is the only one that put the puck in the net in this game. Tough loss in OT for the Predators on Gold Friday. I doubt that helped sell many ticket packages. That's going to do it for the Reverse Sports Full Game Recap. We've got analysis and so much more coming up next, right here on the Renegades of Puck Podcast.